Welcome back to Farmer's Dynasty with the Root Man. Here's something weird. I came out and I'm bailing over here, and there's some chick with a fishing pole in the middle of the field here. There's no water there. What the hell's she doing? She's fishing out here in a field. What the hell? Good Lord, that's a big pole. Look at the size of that pole. What is she fishing at? Where's her bobber? Oh my God, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. She's fishing for weeds or something. It's Janet again. And now she's got different colored hair.
We'll talk later.
That is just strange. All right, let's jump back in the tractor here. I'm going to be doing some baling. We've got fields being worked on. This one's being worked on, and this one's being worked on. Then I've got that one, and it looks like I can actually start hiring some more workers. Let's hire one more worker for this field. Then we'll have all the harvesting done, I think. And then we can start the plowing process to get ready for the next harvest. So let's start with the main fields here. We'll go with that. Let's just do this one right here. I can't. It's not letting me. Do I have too many workers? Odd. Well, I thought I only had 3 workers, but maybe I've got 4 going. Alright, let's continue on with this. And I'm debating whether to keep playing or to finish this offline and come back when I'm done, because I don't know what I'll talk about while I'm doing this. I gotta keep talking. What will I say? Look, there's a bale of hay. Look, there's some straw. Look, there's a bird over there. Look at that car over there. Are we there yet? Are we done yet? Well, I'll debate on it here. I'm anxious. Maybe one of the hired workers had just finished and the game hasn't registered them as being done yet. Let me give it a minute and I'll go in and see if I can hire the 4th worker. Got a guy working across the way there, and there should be another one coming up over to my right. There he is. Okay, I got a combine there, and I've got a combine here, and a combine there. There's 3. Let's go back and check. I should be able to hire another one. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this field plowed. Now, somebody asked me recently. Now, what you have to understand is the comment that I'm talking about now is on an episode that is like 3 or 4 episodes ago, because I record in advance, and so they just saw that episode, and he's talking about where on his game, when he plows, he's not getting the ridges anymore. I still do. I still get the great big ridges and stuff on when I plow. So he was asking me if they changed the game. Well, they haven't changed mine. So I'm not sure what's happening on his, unless now I've got my graphics set up to ultra. That would probably make a difference, I would think. There goes the plow. Right there. Going to work right away. So I don't know how he has his computer set up. I don't know if he's set for like low graphics or I really don't know. But the answer is that the game still has what he called a dynamic ground or something. It still has it. When I plow, I still get the great big dips and ridges and that kind of thing. So trying to think of the word and I can't think of it. You know, the grooves. I just can't think of the word. Oh, geez. If you can't say anything right, don't say anything at all. No, that's not the saying. The saying is if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. The furrows, that works. When you plow, it plows furrows in the ground. And he's telling me that his it doesn't have the furrows. Mine does. Because when I drive over them, man, I think the tractor's going to tip over. This is a pain in the butt, but you can make some good money by selling the straw, bales of straw. So it's well worth it to do this, even though it takes a long time. I hate when that happens. That graphical glitch. Now, see, I'm off now. What is causing that? It's a certain camera angle, I guess. Or not, I don't know. Certain time of day. This game has not had an update for a while. There for a while they were updating it quite often, like within a week or two. Every other week or so. And this one hasn't had an update since April. So either they're not working on it all that hard anymore, or they're working on it really hard and we're going to get some big updates. Oh, yeah, I missed a road here. Trying to get ahead with videos here because I'm going to be leaving summer traveling. I don't know. It's really not vacation because I guess it would be vacation, except for I don't work anymore, so it's not a vacation. So I just call it travel. So I've got summer traveling to do. Uh-oh. I'm going to run over a bale. Run over a bale. There we go. Well, I might as well keep going here. I'm almost done with this field, so I'll just keep talking. I'll find something to say. So, yeah, so I'm trying to get ahead with some videos. I am ahead, but I want to I just get over anxious, and I want to be ahead several weeks with everything. So that if I take off and because I'm not going on a regular, okay, I've got 2 weeks off vacation, then I got to go back to work. When I take off, I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. I'm going to take off. I've got a couple of things to do. My wife's got a school class reunion to go to. That'll take several days on a weekend. And it's close to where I've got family. So I'll be wanting to stop and visit family, and I might stay there a week or two. And, we may take the fifth wheel out, the travel trailer out, or the caravan, if you call it caravan where you live. And if I do that, I don't know. We just travel and we stop where we want to and come home when we get tired of camping. Of course, when it's in a fifth wheel like that, you're not really camping. I got my fifth wheel. I'm getting hungry. In my fifth wheel, I got color TV and Xbox and PlayStation and microwaves and that kind of thing. So it's not really camping. It kind of is, because we do spend a lot of time. We don't spend a lot of time in the fifth wheel because we sleep there. We do some cooking there. We spend a lot of time out because we're out there for the outdoors. And so my favorite part of going out is having a campfire. Having I've got one of those sunshade things that you put up, like an awning thing that you put in your backyard. I put one of those up. It's a pretty good size one, and I usually put it up over the picnic table so that if it is raining or something, you can still eat outside, and if it's sunny, you've got shade, that kind of thing. And that's the favorite part, is just putting a chair out, enjoying the fresh air, talking with people as they walk by to their campground, and going to the ocean. Well, I live in the ocean, so we usually travel up and down the coast. So that's the fun part for me. Well, I'm going to have to leave that one bale sticking halfway out. Let's go beat this baler and stick it out here. Grab my trailer, go out and start picking up some bales, taking them to market. Make me some money. I'll make some money. Alright, now where did I put my trailer? Over here, I think. There it is. Let's see if I can sneak in there and grab it. I didn't leave myself a lot of room for getting in and out of here. I didn't leave any room at all. Don't hit your shiny new combine. That would be not good. Oh, what happened? There we go. Alright, let me kick it in a more powerful gear here. I love these trailers. They look so nice. Why they made in black, I don't know, but that's okay. I kind of like it. This is the only field that I planted that has any windrow, so I don't have anything to pick up on any of the other fields. I'm just going to grab some straw bales here, start popping them on the trailer. And I can wait and do this later, so I can do other things if I want to. I'm waiting to see how much money I've got left over, because I've bought most of my equipment. I have enough money now to buy the handyman truck. So if I want to pick up the handyman truck, I can do so. And then I'd have all the vehicles that I need, unless I want to buy another tractor for some reason. So I did think about buying another smaller tractor that'll go inside the barn. I can't pull anything in the barn now because this tractor's too big, and so is the trailer. Not this trailer. Well, maybe this trailer if I've got it full of straw. So I'm thinking about that, I don't need to do it right now because, I don't have a great need for it. So why waste the money on a tractor that I don't really have a good need for? It would be later when I've got more money than I know what to do with. Too bad there's not a way you can start buying up farms and not just farmland. That'd be fun. Be a land baron. I could rent the farmland out, the farmhouses and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be a land baron. I must be strong. I can pick these bales up. Of course, they're only straw bales, so they're not very heavy. I can pick one up and run with it. Isn't that sweet? I haven't done any social stuff for a long time. I wonder if I have to really keep up on the social stuff if I want to have kids. Why would that have anything to do with anything? I don't know, but just interested. Find out, because again, I haven't had any kids yet, and I don't know how that's triggered in this game. All right, time to move the trailer, I guess. 44,000. Whoops. All right. Pull the trailer over here, I guess. This trailer holds a whole lot more than that little bitty one I used to have. Even so, it seems like could hold a little more. It's the way you have to stack it in like a diamond shape, I guess. In tiers. Whatever the word is for that. Terrace. Kind of like a terracine. Not to be confused with kerosene. Missed a bunch of them down below here. Maybe I shouldn't have brought the trailer up so far. Of course, this guy runs pretty fast. He runs just about as fast as I can pull that trailer around. I've been thinking about the keyboard. I know that when I record, you can hear my keyboard clackety-clack, and it's a mechanical keyboard. It's a gaming keyboard. It's a Corsair, a gaming keyboard. And like I say, it's mechanical. I love the way it works. I love the way that even me, where I don't have a lot of coordination with that kind of hand-eye coordination type stuff. So I'm not like a real gamer. But even for me, the keyboard makes a difference. It's really fast. It's just really fast. The keys are very responsive. And I love it. But the sound it makes carries over on the microphone. There's no way to get around it. Is that all? Nope. There's another row. One more row of 3, I think. No, I had one way down yonder, didn't I? Over here. Oh yeah. Let's grab this one. All right, 2 more. You can only carry one at a time. So curious. Wouldn't it be cool if when the kids grow up, you could actually have them out here and have somebody driving the tractor and somebody throwing the bales? Now, we used to do that. At one point, when the bales were really, really heavy, I worked for a guy that made his, this wasn't straw, it was hay bales. And he was a big guy. He was a lineman for the county. He worked for the public PP&L power company. Public power company, and he was a big, strong feller, and he had a farm that he did a lot of cattle, and he made a lot of hay, and he liked his bales about 120 pounds. About at that time, I probably weighed maybe 160 pounds, so I was throwing bales that weren't much smaller than me. And it worked pretty good. We worked good together because we would switch off, and I'd get to the point where we were stacking them pretty high on the truck. So one of us would throw it up on the truck, and the other one would then stack it up. It worked easier than when I was doing it myself. When I did it myself, I'd have to throw a bale up, and after throwing a bale up, I don't know where in the hell I'm at. After throwing a bale up, I'd have to jump up on the truck and start stacking it up. And you'd stack it up and up and up so that then when you got pretty much full, you'd start bringing it down to fill it in. Now see, I want to show you. There's what happens right here. You remember on my house, I've got those white bricks. Now you can plaster over those white bricks, but then it makes it this yellow color. I wish you could change the color, because I either have to have that white brick or that yellow color. There's no other choice. You can't re-brick it. I was thinking you could take the yellow brick off and re-brick it with the red bricks, but I haven't found a way to do that yet. I don't know if there is a way to do that, so that the whole house could be the same brick, made of the same brick material. So since you can't do that, the only other thing you can do if you don't want the white bricks is color it over or stucco it over or plaster it over, whatever you want to call it. And then when you do, it's that yellow color. Be okay if this was in like New Mexico, because then it would be like stucco, or Arizona or something like that. They have a lot of stucco houses or adobe houses. Right, let's see, we can sell this here. We're going to sell it for 5,850 euros. We're up to 54,000 euros now. I'm debating on the handyman truck. The reason I am is I've already fixed my house up. So do I still need that truck? And my question is, and I haven't got that point yet, in the game, when you have the handyman truck and you are a handyman and you go over to fix other people's places, wouldn't it be nice if you could hire yourself as a handyman with that truck and haul over all the materials to fix everybody else's house up like I fixed mine up? Because right now, they only hire you to fix the barn up, or plow the field, or cultivate the field. So, if you're not able to fix their houses up like we remodeled our house, what good is the truck after I've already finished my house? I don't really need the truck anymore because I don't need materials anymore. I was able to get all the materials I wanted to finish my house. So I'm debating whether it's worth 40,000. Now the good thing about that is in this game, if I don't need that $40,000 truck, I can resell it and you only lose 10%. So that's not bad. It's not like in Fallout or in Farm Sim 17 where if you sell a piece of equipment you lose half of the money. You buy it for $100,000, turn around, sell it right at the same time, you've just lost $50,000. So it's not like that. So in other words, I could go ahead and buy it, and if there wasn't a need for it, then I could resell it, and I wouldn't lose that much money. I'd lose, $4,000? Well, I could sell a load of straw for $4,000. Almost. So it wouldn't be too bad. So I might go ahead and buy it and just see what I would use it for. On your farm, you know, when you first bought your farm, well, you didn't buy it. You got it from your grandpa. When you first got your farm, there was a container of steel by the greenhouse. I wonder if you can actually pick that up now if you had the truck. So that you'd have... Because I've often wondered why you still have all that steel just laying there. Little curiosity. Yes, curious. Did I just throw that bale on the ground? Yeah, I did. Missed the truck. Missed it by that much. Yeah, see, what I mean is like what I would do on the farm is I'd get, say, the first row down here, right? And let's say I was working by myself. Then I would get the next bale and I would throw it up on the front here, starting the second row. Okay? And then I'd throw a couple more in there to get a good start. Whoops. Right? I'd throw a couple more there. Because I couldn't reach that high. So I couldn't throw them that high. I was just a little guy. And I'd start the second row. Let's see. Do we get 3 on that? Right, 3 on that. Because then when I got to this point... What? Where did it go? Huh. When I get to this point, I couldn't throw any higher. So I could continue throwing up here, but then what would I do? So what I would do is I would then take another one and do another row across here. Then I would jump up on the truck and I would take that last row that I did and throw them up here and start a third row. And then once I got the third row, I'd keep throwing them back on the back here and going up high. Then when I got the third row done, I'd do a fourth row, maybe a fifth row, and then I'd fill out the back here, and then I would take the stuff and bring it down to fill in the truck, the trailer. That was the only way I could do it by myself because I couldn't throw them high enough. So you'd build them up, and then once you get to a point where you'd say, okay, I need 6 more bales to finish the load, but I have 6 that I threw up higher than normal. I'd bring those 6 down to finish the load off and then take off. It's the only way I could do it because I couldn't throw them high enough. Let me go check on my workers here. Okay, there's me. This guy's done. That guy is 78% done. That guy's done with the plowing. Let's hire a plower here. I got to get this going because I want another harvest before September. And then, let's see, I can hire... Let's go north and then we'll go south. Let's do a plow there. And then that gives me 1, 2, 3. And then, let's see, that one. Let's see if we can do this big one. Won't let me yet. I have to wait till that guy gets on the field. When there were 2 of us, we'd set the tractor like this, and then one of us would get back on the truck. We didn't use a trailer. We used a truck, a flatbed truck. And one of us would get up on the truck, and one of us would throw them up, and then the guy up there would stack them. So, and that went pretty quick because you could just throw them like that. Hello?
Not now, sorry.
Okay, you're busy. Yeah, you're always busy. Because you could throw them pretty quick. You just grab them as fast as you can, throw them up there, and the guy up there would start stacking them up. Fun times. It's hard work. It's hot work. It's scratchy work. It's dirty work. But I just loved it. I loved doing hay. And, feeding the animals and and I was just working on a farm. I sometimes wish that my family had a big farm. We had an orchard, and we had some pasture land and stuff like that, but we didn't have any, big farming farm. I worked on farming farms, but we didn't have one. And I always wish that, we did, because I loved the farming life. I'm somewhat of a loner. I'm not a hermit, but I've always been kind of a loner. So, having a farm was nice because you're your own boss. You're out there. And, you may be miles away from your nearest neighbor. Suited me just fine. I hated living in the city. I hated going out, starting up the barbecue, making yourself a big old hamburger and baked beans and sitting there with some potato chips. You sit down, just get ready to take a big old bite of your hamburger, and you look over and your neighbor's just staring at you out their kitchen window or on their deck, and it's just like, it just bugged the hell out of me. So yeah, I'm not a hermit by any means, but I've always kind of been a loner. Go into town when you need to. Go visit friends when you got the time. If you don't got the time, you just work on the farm. Talk to the cows. Be like Dr. Doolittle. Gonna talk with the animals. Just kidding. But anyway, to me, you can't get a better life than that. It'd be great. Just working off the land. And like I say, I was never... I was never... It wasn't my family's life. What I did growing up to make money was working on farms and stuff, working in orchards, and that kind of thing. And in the summertime, my brother lived in a place that there was a lot of grain farming, and I'd go up there and work on the wheat, stuff like that, during the harvest times. But it wasn't my family's life, and I kind of wish that we'd been raised on a farm in that respect, where we got out and did a lot of what we're doing here in this game, and not just doing it as a hired hand. And of course, when I got into college and stuff, I didn't go back to working on farms. I did other things to make money while I was going to school and stuff. I still worked in the summertime, but in between school years. That's back in the day when you could work a little bit and pay your own way through college. It's almost impossible nowadays. All right, let me see if I can hire that other worker. I should have 3 tractors out there. I was going to hire somebody for this. Plow that field. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good. Won't take long. Maybe one more load here. We'll be done. Charlotte should have the cows and chickens taken care of already. I don't know what time it is. I better check if I need to eat. Oh boy, I do. Let's have a hamburger. I'm hungry. And it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so we'll be heading in for supper pretty soon. End of another farm day. We're still in April, though, I think. Yeah, April 4th is all. We got plenty of time to get another harvest in. Now that I can hire that many workers. Yeah, I love this trailer. This trailer's nice. Now, you can buy... There's 2 of them. There were 2 of them, I think. I should go check. I thought there were 2, and I don't remember seeing the second one after I bought the first one. I don't know what you do with two of them. I don't think they hook together. I can't see a trailer hitch on the back of that one. So I don't think you can hook them together. Got to be careful. Every once in a while, I'll do this and I'll miss a hay bale, a straw bale, and then I catch it when I plow. All of a sudden, there's a straw bale out there being plowed. It doesn't plow them under though; it just knocks them around. The tractor does. Seems like I've had one almost every time I've hired a worker to plow. In this case, I'm not going to have that trouble because this is the only field that had windrow on it. The rest of them are all done in canola. I think I might do some corn. This time. Okay, let me see if I got them all. Let's just take... You can see better from the trailer because you're up a little higher. I don't see that I missed anything. Now my barn is full, so I don't have to worry about taking any to the barn. So I think I'm just going to sell these. I don't see any stray bales. I think we got them all. So we got about half a load here. I think it holds about 32 or something like that. Can't remember. 4, 8, 12... 16. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it holds about 30 something. Each row gets a little bit smaller count. So 16 on the bottom. What, 15 on the second row? No, 12. Got 12 on the bottom one. 6 on the next one, 3 on the top. Something like that. And we're done with another straw picking up and selling. Shadows are getting long. It's that time of day. I can drive across this field now. It belongs to me. So what I need to decide then, it looks like all the harvesting is done. I don't see any more money coming in. What I need to decide is, do I want to buy that handyman truck? Or do I want to buy some more fields? I'm getting to where I'm having a hard trouble keeping up with all the fields. I've got so many fields now. And I want to keep trying to find ones that I don't have to, that I can hire a worker on. There's the field down below here, down here, this one right here. In one of my other gameplays, I'm just about where I am now. What I do is I save the game twice. Well, actually, I save it 3 times. One for a backup, in case something happens to the one I'm playing. Then I'll save it again. So when I'm done today, I'll save 3 different versions of this game. And one of them's a backup, like I said. The other one, I play ahead a little bit just to see, what's new. Find out, oh geez, I don't want to do what I just did because it's a problem. And one of the things that I found out was this field down here is almost impossible to hire a worker for. It always comes up that either this field is too big or there's no way to get to it. Well, there's plenty of ways to get to it. if it can get to these two with all these hills and stuff around, why couldn't it get to this one? It's got a major road on all three sides. That's crazy. But you can't hire a worker here for some reason. It's darn near impossible. So I've been hesitant to buy this one because I'm going to have to work it by myself, which is not a problem, really. I'm just saying that if I want to get 2 harvests in, I need to hire workers or I'll never be able to do it. I'd never get the time to do it. So let's see. This one is being worked. These 2 are being worked. Let's hire a plow guy here. I can hire another worker. All right. Okay. Now, getting back to the house, the farmhouse. I don't really care for the 2 different colored bricks here. For me, the ultimate would be if I could make them all red brick. That would be my first preference. The other thing you can do is, like I said, you can take the plaster and plaster this, and this is what it'll look like. Well, you've seen it over at the other place. If you go up here, I plastered the inside wall here. Well, I guess I didn't here. I did it on my other playthrough. And inside here, it makes it cement. So it looks like just plastered cement. On the outside, it makes it yellow. It looks like plastered yellow cement. It looks like that. See that strip up there? That looks like scratchy plastered cement. That's what it looks like, only it's yellow. I don't know if I want a yellow house. I could do the garage and see what the garage looks like. I just don't know. I guess I don't mind the white brick all that much. But I just don't know what to do. Just don't know what to do. Well, let's get on with stuff here. So I've got 72,000. 40, I could buy that other truck. But what I think I'm going to do is go through one more harvest. Then I'll pick that truck up. Because I'll have spare money then. Because I don't have any more equipment to buy. But I'm thinking about buying more land. I own all of this right here. Do I want to jump up and buy that one? Probably. Probably jump up and buy that one. And then maybe this one and that one. I already own that one, this one and that one. That pretty much gives me everything right in this area. But what about that one? Well, let me think about it. Let me think about what I want to do. And I'm going to go ahead and close the episode here. And we'll decide on the land in the next episode. Let's talk with Charlotte here real quick. See how she's doing. Hey.
Hi, Sugar.
Sugar. Sugar, sugar. So nice to see you, dear, she says. I wonder why they don't voice these as much. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
Yeah, she's talking about the cows. I'm still waiting for her to say, hey, it's time to have a family. I don't know if it's up to her.
Darling?
Good afternoon, dear. Did it hurt when it's golf? Yeah. I'm off to work. There's something you need. Well, let's give her a little sugar.
Did it hurt when you were falling from the sky?
This guy, he needs a new routine. Well, thank you. That's so nice of you. Charlotte seems to like you very much.
Hi, babe.
All right, one more and then we're out of here. Let's see. Is there anything you need?
Is there something you need, darling?
No, not at the moment.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks. See you around.
This guy, it's his wife. Thanks. I'll see you around. Goofball. All right, I'm going to end it here. Hope you had fun. Give it a like if you did. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back in Farmer's Dynasty in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.